is officially Black Friday week, which means I've got so much content to film and so many sales to tell you about. Let's do some makeup. So let's do some makeup together. I'm just starting with a little bit of the Glow Hub Super C Slayer Priming Moisturiser, and I've probably put a little bit too much on there. This is hands down probably my favourite product from Glow Hub, or one of my favourite products anyway. Definitely my favourite skincare product from them. It sits so beautifully underneath makeup. At the same time has vitamin C and tranexamic acid in as well, so it's really, really good for making your skin look nice and glowy and dealing with any dullness and any like dark spots, things like that. Basically making your skin look absolutely beaming underneath makeup. And then just because you can never have too much glow, I'm going to pop on some of the Baby Beam from Glow Hub as well. These kind of products I just love to work in with my hands. I feel like it really, really melts it in nicely with the warmth of your fingers. You can use this as like a skin tint. You can build it up to have a little bit more coverage, or you can use it as like a highlighter or a primer. You can literally use it for so many things. It is absolutely beautiful. So many people recently have also been comparing this to a high-end, very, very popular glowy skin tint as well, which is basically like triple the price. Especially at the minute as well, it's actually on offer for Black Friday. They've got up to 30% off, so it literally is a third of the price of the high-end alternative. Also, I know this packaging looks quite small, but it's actually so deceiving. This has actually got 35ml of product in, and a standard foundation or like skin tint has got 30ml in. So you're actually getting more product in this than you would in a standard skin tint. For concealer, I'm going to use some of the Zit Zap concealer. This actually has got like tea tree in it, so it's almost like a spot treatment at the same time as being a concealer, which makes me feel a little bit less guilty about putting it on top of my blemishes. I want to try something a little bit different here. Obviously my face needs warming up desperately because I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost right now, so I'm going to take a darker shade in the Baby Beam and see if this can work as like a little bronzer. I'm just taking that on a stippling brush, and I almost feel like these could be like a bronzing drop kind of vibe. Ooh, okay. I mean, so far this looks pretty nice. I'm actually doing this all the time now. Look at the difference that has made. It's literally so subtle, but yeah, it makes such a difference. I use the shade Sunbeam for that, by the way. For blush, I'm going to add some of the Buff blush in the shade Pinched. I've just popped a little bit of powder on, and now it is time to set these brows in place. I'm using the Freeze Please brow wax. I did a first impressions of this. Actually, I did a first impressions of all of the Glow Hub makeup, but if you go back and watch that video, I was so impressed with this. I hadn't used a brow wax in so long because I feel like the soap brow look just isn't for me anymore. And that is the look that I associate with a brow wax, but it is so easy to use this to literally just like fluff your brows up, yet they still stay in place all day long. Like, they do not move. And usually you have to use these kind of products underneath foundation because they can make your foundation go a little bit weird around the edges, but as you can see, it literally does not move anything. Yeah, absolute slay. One of the only brow waxes that I would say that I actually would use nowadays. I'm going quite natural today, so I'm not going to bother with any mascara. I'm just going to go straight in with some of the Gen Gleam lip gloss. This colour is literally perfect to wear on its own when you don't want any lip liner on, you just want a little bit of colour to your lips. It's the shade Thirsty. Yeah, that's actually my makeup done. I absolutely love this face of makeup. Like, a super natural, lightweight, glowy glam is literally my favourite. And I of course used a full face of Glow Hub for this, which as I mentioned has got up to 30% off for Black Friday at the minute, so I will link the products that I've used. Go and make the most of the discount. If you're after some affordable makeup skincare hybrids, this is where you need to be looking.